last hunt ended with those 2 hens and Tom. They never came back around. Back in the woods today. I didn't see him in the fields when I came in. Been doing a little calling, absolutely nothing. I heard something walking up towards me. I look over to my left. I was getting ready. It sounded like a flock of turkeys. It ended up being a coyote right in front of me. He got 20 yards away. He must have winded me, turned around and took off. I raised up to look, get a better look at him, and there was one right behind me that had snuck in that ran off with him. So that was pretty cool, but didn't get them on video. They came in and were gone in a flash. Those things, they are sneaky. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes here, and I might walk around the fields, check them again. It's about time for them to hit the fields down here where they were the other day, if they are still on that pattern. But it's been about a week since that hunt. I've been on vacation and then sick, so this is my first time back out. So we're gonna look around a little bit, might change spots, might go to a different property for about an hour or so, see if anything's gobbling. Had 2 jakes come by, go figure. 25 yards right here, they actually gobbled. I was trying to get it on video. Each of them gobbled twice. And they just kept on going. Didn't see anything, so they kept moving. But I got a gobble a couple times out here on this ridge. So I'm hoping one's gonna come straight to us. I'm set up perfect for it. So we'll see if he'll make a move. Well, heading back up to where we were yesterday. Gonna give this another shot. Seems like we had some turkeys moving pretty good yesterday. Definitely responding to calls around here. The spot where I had that Tom in the field the other day was dead as could be yesterday. Nothing going on. But we got a beautiful sunrise and it's pretty morning, nice and warm. I think they'll be talking today. Just had a gobble pretty close. Same direction as yesterday, but he's getting closer than he was. He might make his way up this hill here in a few minutes. That's the second time I've seen that bobcat. 2 years ago, I think maybe even 3. I was in a tree stand right here, and he did the exact same thing. He came up and jumped up on that log, hopped down, hopped on the other one, came across, and went in this thicket. That's absolutely awesome to see that. You don't see bobcats very often, but to see one do the exact same thing twice, it's really cool. So I'm assuming that's the same one if he took the exact same route, but I'm gonna move down here closer where I'm hearing these gobbles. Try to go nice and slow and get set up, and then do a little bit of calling, but maybe use the leaves more, act like a scratching hen, and try to get him to come up closer. He's been hung up in the same spot for 2 days, so he's probably got some hen down there in the bottom. He's out of here for the day. This is about where that Tom was gobbling yesterday and today. And there's scratching. All over the place right here. I always thought that the property came out this way. The landowner said it stops at the fence way back there. On X shows it comes on out. And it's never changed. He sold a little bit of land down from him, and it still shows that he owns this. So I looked on a couple different websites with the state, on X. They all showed the same thing. So I came out here and followed this deer trail. It's a heavy deer trail. It comes all the way out through here to a point, and there's a marker showing the property line just like I thought. Which is great news, especially for deer season, because this is a heavy used area. There's a rub right here. Nice open oak flat here. Just a real pretty spot. And this is where we've been hearing all the turkeys, and the hen came right by 15 minutes after we called. No gobbler behind her, which again was very surprising to me. The one thing I hate about this place, and I'm sure you can hear it, there's a chicken farm down here, and they've got a zoo of birds. I mean, it's like every kind of bird you can imagine, making sounds all day. Sometimes you get a shot gobble when one of those birds sounds off. I don't even know what they are, but something exotic. So it just makes it hard to hear, but you can still hear the turkeys gobble between them making a racket down there. Gives you a little bit of headache though, I'll say that. That's a good spot though. I'm gonna keep coming back here. Might try to get in here and see if I can hear them on the roost. I think they might be roosting up here on this ridge behind us. And I mean, with the scratching here, it's perfect for one to fly down and then scratch a little bit and wander off. And it did sound like that's exactly what that tom did. So we're gonna hit this spot a couple more times.